Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel, or if you're joining me for the first time, thanks. I wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you all about this beauty. It is the 4 key holder from Louis Vuitton, and there are a bunch of people on YouTube who've made a bunch of videos who mention how great they love the 6 key holder. But I have the 4, and I thought I would take a few minutes and explain to you why this one works so well for my lifestyle, and at least make the case so that you can make a decision if you're interested in one of these as to which one's best for you. So before we get started, I will mention that this is the bag I've been using for the past 2 to 3 days, and it is the Speedy 30 limited edition Stephen Sprouse Roses collection piece. And basically I've been needing to feel a bit like spring. There are some trees starting to show flowers, and this just puts me in a spring mood, so I thought, why not? But to get back to what I was really making this video about is the 4 key holder. So what makes this one different from the 6 is, obviously, for those of you who are familiar with this piece, you'll know, but for those of you who are not, it has these 4 rings at the top that you can slide keys onto. And yeah, it basically, if you get the 6, it has 6 of these, and this one has the 4. So that's why one's the 4, one's the 6. But yeah, and then it closes up. Doing it backwards. Sorry, there you go. And it closes up. So for me, my car clicker thing hangs on a little ring on one of the 4 loops and sticks out. So basically I can't actually snap my car clicker inside this. It's too bulky, but I actually like it that way. And the reason I like it that way is that when you close this up and it's snapped all nice and closed, it leaves this little ring hanging out. Well, it does 2 things. It leaves the ring hanging out, and it also leaves the clicker hanging out. Now, when I stick this down inside my bags, I will normally, if the bag has a slip pocket, most often this will just go into the slip pocket, but this will hang out, and it makes it really easy just to kind of grab it and go. The other reason I really love having this little ring is because I am someone who is very diligent when I walk through the door of the house about hanging my keys up on the hook. I don't leave them in my bag. I don't leave them in the car. I don't have one of the fancy clickers that, you know, you don't have to actually plug into the car to use. I do have to actually use the key. So I will stick this whole little thing just like this on a hook near my door. And that is where it stays until it's time for me to get in the car again. And if I tucked this ring inside the 4 key holder like this and then closed it up, it basically wouldn't have a hook. There'd be nothing keeping it from hanging. So like a true keychain, I essentially use it like that. And then on the inside, I have my car key, my, I don't know, mail key, and then this is another little random key. But that's really all I have. I don't have an excessive number of keys. I guess the other one's my house. But in any case, yeah, so it keeps the keys on the inside, and it keeps my bags and anything else, pockets to a jacket, anything I stick this in safe. There's no keys sticking out or nothing sharp, but the round little clicker does stay out. So, yeah, I've heard people say that one of the reasons they love the 6 ring is because this little slip, so I guess we can talk about this here, is just a flat piece of the canvas with then the leather on the back, or on the inside I should say, and then the single snap closure, and it kind of bifolds closed. And where these rings are up here is this extra flap of leather. So see, I can put my hand behind it and my fingers are sticking out. And with a 6 ring, a credit card will fit perfectly behind there. So I suppose if you wanted to be really compact, you could put the credit card behind there, then close this up and have your keys and credit card together. I never do that. I either have some other little accessory that is holding my single credit card, or I will, or I'll carry the credit card just some other way. I've never felt the need to have just my credit card with this. It's certainly not enough to have the full 6 ring at the, have 6 rings. The other thing I will say is that I am someone who will sometimes put my keys in my coat pocket and not necessarily into my bag. This is certainly the case when it's cold out and wintry and I have heavier coats on. And this size, the 4, fits really nicely into coat pockets. I literally have a winter coat that has almost like a single breast pocket with a zipper here, and I can slip this inside just like that and zip the coat up, and it's perfect. It's easy to get to. It's just so easy. The 6 I almost feel like is too bulky. Now, I've never owned the 6, so for those of you who love it, feel free to tell me why you think the 6 is better than the 4. But I don't see myself needing the extra bulk, especially because I don't actually have all that many keys that I need to reference on a regular basis. The other thing I wanted to point out, and I need to be careful because I want to make sure I hide my personal information, but I work full-time, and my employer requires us to wear badges at all times. I work in a corporate office. In fact, the company I work for is so large we have multiple buildings, and this access card, which I'm going to hold pretty tight here, is on a little clip that sometimes I'm sure you've seen from like doctor's offices or anyone who needs a badge. It's on this lanyard. And I need this to get into work every day. I mean, yes, accidents happen and you forget it at home and you get a temporary badge, but it's a hassle. And the bottom line, I mean, it also has my public transportation card on there, is that I absolutely never want to leave the house for work without this. So the benefit to putting this on a hook inside my house is that then I can clip this on there and hang it all as one unit. And then basically when I'm walking out the door in the morning, I can't drive to work without taking my badge with me. So the system I have that uses this 4 ring just works really wonderfully for me, and I don't feel the need for the 6. I will say that I know there's been a lot of talk about the glazing on SLGs with Louis Vuitton right now, and mine is doing great. I have not seen any cracking or had any issues at all. This is kind of a workhorse piece for me. It's a piece that I just love and use every day. So if you were going to be starting a Louis Vuitton collection or wanted to try a piece out, this is a great piece to start with. So yeah, basically that's just, that's it, I think. Pros are that if you want the ring or a way to hang this like a keychain, the 4, I think, allows you to do that in a more scalable way. And if you're not committed to needing to slide a credit card behind there, I think that it's more compact and easy to put in coats, and certainly like for men who maybe aren't necessarily carrying a bag all the time and they want to go more compact, I really do believe the 4 in comparison to the 6 when I've seen it side by side in the store, this is just the way to go. So yeah, let me know what you think. Again, those of you who have the 6 ring, totally understand. I love that they make both so that you don't have to, people have a choice. I don't think I showed this, but that's where it says Louis Vuitton, made in France. And yeah, just let me know what you think. Let me know if this was helpful. I will link to this item on the Louis Vuitton website down below if you wanted to check it out and grab the code, because I did not bring, obviously, its pouch and box and the little barcodes with me when I sat down to do this video. But those are hopefully some reasons why you might want to consider the 4 instead of the 6. So yeah, give me a thumbs up, or feel free to subscribe if you're interested in receiving notices about more of my videos. And until next time, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all real soon. Bye-bye.